Coach, more weather to deal with.
Hey, it's part of the game. It's part of Northeast Ohio, but we embrace it. And we got off there a little sluggish today, but I was glad to see us catching the ball. Caught the ball a lot better today for the most part, and that was improvement. And anytime you can get out there and feel like you're getting better at something, that's obviously a good thing. So we feel better about that.
Do you have big points that you wanted to accomplish today after Saturday's scrimmage? You know what you needed to work on?
Well, we talked about it, and we said, we got to start catching the ball. And it looked like to me today the receivers made a conscious effort to catch the ball, and really did a good job. So, we had a couple here and there, but nowhere near like it's been. So I feel like we're making progress there.
Was Julian in practice, or is he class?
He was actually sick today.
Okay.
Hopefully he's not going to be out too long, but potentially may have mono. So it's one of those deals.
Coach, do you feel like the weather has kind of hindered progress, with snow and the rain and all that?
No, we're getting the work we need. Our numbers are down a little bit, as you guys can tell, but we got Deontay Williams back today, had Donald D'Alessio back out there, Will Shaw was doing some things, and Tate was doing some things, and all those guys look good, and it's good to have those guys back. And Wednesday we'll put the pads back on and tackle a little bit again for a portion of practice, so we'll get some good live work. We're going to emphasize third and short and third and long. We weren't very good on offense on those the other day, so we're going to work on that a little bit and a little bit of red zone. So we'll get some more work on those things on Wednesday.
Coach, what grade would you, I know that's tough, but what grade would you give, now that you're halfway through this spring practice session, as far as just the team and the overall effort?
I think the kids have been great, as far as working hard. We're not having a ton of missed assignments right now, and that's a positive thing. We reviewed the scrimmage on Saturday, and other than some twos that were in there, really for the most part, the ones are doing a pretty good job of playing with their assignment. And we got to get some technique things down. A little bit latter part of the scrimmage, we felt like we got a little tired there because of low numbers, and we started playing high and not wrapping up and those kind of things. But overall, I think we're getting better. It's never going to be as good as you want as a coach, and grade, I'd say, a C. We're progressing along, but we all know where we want to go and where we're expected to go, and we'll continue to drive towards that.
Do you see that a night and day difference between where the team was this time last year and this year?
I think the biggest thing that I see is I think we're better right now than we were the latter part of the year when we're all healthy back in there, and except for a couple key positions that we got to develop. But overall, I feel like as a team, we're probably a little bit better right now. We're a little bit more physical. That's probably the glaring thing that shows up for me is I think we're a little bit more physical on defense, especially in the front seven there. And, I think our running backs challenge us. Anytime we give those guys any kind of space, if you're not in your right gap or fitting the ball right, there could be problems. So I feel like we're a more physical football team than we probably were at the latter part of last season.